The following story has been brought to you by StoriesToInspire.org.
I saw an unbelievable story. It's a fact. I'm almost telling you a biography. The great Rav Yitzchak Shiner, who would become the Rosh Hashiva of Kamenetz, one of the unbelievable Gedolim. He was very candid about discussing his own past. And I was stunned. Because you would like to think that there's a dramatic story. Because he started off as a boy from Pittsburgh. Not just a boy from Pittsburgh, a boy who graduated from Peabody High School in Pittsburgh and was getting ready to go on to college and become a mathematician. He had nothing to do with the world of Torah. He certainly was not on a track to go become the Rosh Hashiva, the head of the Yeshiva Kamenetz. To go become a successor of the great, deep, profound Torah of Reb Baruch Ber through Reb Shlomo Hyman. No, he wasn't. So you'd like there to be a dramatic story. I wish I could tell you they came in helicopters, they grabbed him and they took him off. That would be a cool story, right? And then we'd all be able to say, it's not for us, it's got nothing to do with us. But you know what the real story is? There was a man. Rav Avram Bender, who was then the Menahal of the Slonim Yeshiva, and what was he doing? He was going around collecting money. You've seen people going around collecting money wherever you live. He too was collecting for his yeshiva. And he ended up in Pittsburgh. One time he happened to be ended up in Pittsburgh. And he knew that the Shiner family was an upstanding family. He could eat the food in their home. And he went there. And there he is, this Rav Avram Bender. He sees their boy who had just graduated high school, getting ready to go to college. And he's talking to him. And he sees he's a bright guy and he's a good guy. And then one simple sentence comes out of his mouth, my friends. No helicopters, no kidnapping, no near-death experience. One sentence from one man. He says to Rav Yitzchak Shiner's father, maybe you should send him to yeshiva. Bright guy. Before he goes off to college, maybe he should go learn Torah in yeshiva. Rav Yitzchak Shiner's father said, are there still yeshivas in America? My friends, he didn't even know that Torah was on the rise. He didn't even know. Are there even? Is there even? Okay, we didn't even know. They look into it and they send them off. And from there, as they say, the rest is history. He goes to yeshiva there, then he goes to camp, and from camp, he meets the yeshiva Torah V'das. He ends up learning by Reb Shlomo Hyman. And he becomes one of the Gedolim of Klal Yisrael, the leaders of the Jewish people. One of the Torah giants. And I'm looking at this story and I'm thinking to myself, whoa. What if Rav Avram Bender didn't say that sentence? Do you know how easy it is to not say, maybe send him to yeshiva? You know how easy it is to not turn to the person next to you and say something that you think is a positive impact on their life? It's so easy to not say it. It's so easy to say it, but who would ever think it would matter? But the Hanukkah story tells us it just takes a spark. You only need a spark in your soul. And you only need to light a spark in someone else's. Turn their life around.
Enjoyed this story? Come again. Bring a friend. StoriesToInspire.org